Have you ever wondered if there's a reliable, science-backed way to make someone like you? No guesswork, no manipulation, just proven psychological strategies to foster genuine connection. Whether you're trying to spark interest with someone new or deepen a bond you already have, understanding these techniques will help you stand out. Today, we'll explore actionable methods rooted in psychology that make people naturally gravitate towards you. Let's dive into the subtle yet powerful tricks that can make a lasting impression. 1. Mirror subtly but masterfully. The chameleon effect. People naturally like those who make them feel understood, and this is where the chameleon effect comes in. It's a psychological phenomenon where subtly mimicking someone's body language, tone, or pace makes them feel an unspoken connection. If they cross their arms while talking, you might gently do the same after a moment. If they nod while speaking, you can mirror the gesture slightly to show attentiveness. This technique isn't about being a copycat, but creating an unconscious feeling of familiarity that puts the other person at ease. The power of mirroring lies in its ability to make people feel validated. When they see aspects of their behavior reflected in you, they subconsciously register you as being like them, which deepens rapport. Over time, this creates an effortless sense of harmony where they feel naturally drawn to you without knowing why. The key is subtlety. Overdoing it can feel disingenuous and have the opposite effect. 2. Create we moments instead of you versus me. The words you use can either separate or unite you with someone. Replacing I and you with we fosters a sense of shared connection. For instance, instead of saying, "You did a great job on that," try, "We make a great team, don't we?" This slight linguistic shift creates a feeling of inclusion and shared purpose, which has been proven to strengthen bonds. People are naturally more attracted to those who make them feel part of something greater than themselves. Beyond just words, create opportunities for collaborative moments. Invite them to share an experience, whether it's brainstorming ideas, solving a small challenge, or just enjoying a mutual interest. Even something as simple as cooking a meal together or working on a small project builds a sense of camaraderie. The more someone feels they're part of a team with you, the stronger their connection and fondness will grow. 3. Leverage the Ben Franklin effect. The Ben Franklin effect is a fascinating psychological principle that suggests people like you more when they do favors for you. Asking someone to lend you a book, give advice, or help with a small task activates a psychological bias where they start to see you in a favorable light. It's as if their mind rationalizes the effort by concluding, "I must like this person," or "I wouldn't have helped them." But the magic isn't just in the favor itself. It's in your response. Always express genuine appreciation and make them feel that their help was meaningful. A heartfelt, "I really value your opinion on this," or "that meant so much to me," reinforces their positive feelings about the interaction. This principle works best with smaller favors that don't feel burdensome, as it's about building goodwill, not creating pressure. 4. Share a little, listen a lot. Humans are hardwired to connect through shared vulnerability. Opening up about a light-hearted personal experience or something that makes you uniquely, you can be a gateway to deeper connection. For example, you might share a funny story about an embarrassing moment or a time you overcame a small challenge. This vulnerability invites them to do the same, creating a two-way emotional bridge that fosters trust. The key here is balance. Don't dominate the conversation with your stories. Share enough to encourage openness, but shift the focus to them by asking thoughtful questions. Show genuine curiosity about their experiences or feelings. This approach not only makes the interaction memorable, but also signals that you value their perspective. People are drawn to those who make them feel heard and understood. 5. Highlight one outstanding trait. The halo effect is a psychological phenomenon where one positive characteristic shapes someone's overall perception of you. To use this effectively, focus on showcasing a standout quality, such as your sense of humor, empathy, or enthusiasm. For instance, if you're naturally witty, share a light joke that fits the moment. If empathy is your strength, demonstrate it by being fully present and attentive during conversations. When you highlight your best trait in a natural way, it leaves a lasting impression. People begin associating you with that positive attribute, which influences how they view you overall. This doesn't mean pretending to be someone you're not. It's about letting your genuine strength shine. Over time, this singular focus on one standout quality makes you memorable and likable in their eyes. 6. Leave space for silence. Silence isn't something to be feared in a conversation. In fact, it can be a powerful tool. When you leave small pauses, it allows the other person to fill the space, giving them a chance to share their thoughts more openly. This conveys confidence on your part and demonstrates that you're comfortable with their presence. People tend to associate such calm energy with trustworthiness and maturity. More importantly, silence gives you an opportunity to observe and listen more attentively. In these quiet moments, you might notice their subtle cues, like body language or facial expressions, that reveal what they're truly feeling. Responding to these unspoken signals shows a deeper level of understanding, which naturally strengthens the bond between you. 7. Compliment the way they think. Instead of offering surface-level compliments about appearance or personality, focus on praising their perspective. For example, say something like, "I love how you approach that situation. Your insight is refreshing." Compliments like these show that you're paying attention to who they are at their core, not just what's on the surface. Acknowledging someone's unique way of thinking makes them feel seen and valued. It also sparks deeper conversations because they'll feel encouraged to share more of their ideas with you. This type of connection goes beyond shallow pleasantries and creates a bond based on mutual respect and admiration. Build anticipation through mystery. One of the most overlooked psychological tricks is the power of curiosity. Don't reveal everything about yourself too quickly. Instead, let details about your life, hobbies, or opinions unfold naturally over time. For instance, if they ask about your interests, give them a teaser like, "I've got a story about that, but it's too long to get into now." This creates a sense of intrigue that keeps them wanting more. Psychologically, people are drawn to what they don't fully understand. By leaving room for curiosity, you create an air of mystery that makes your presence exciting. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about pacing the connection so it feels organic and dynamic. 9. Speak to shared values. People bond most deeply over shared values, so find subtle ways to highlight the things you both care about. For example, if kindness is important to you, mention how you recently helped someone in need. If they value ambition, talk about a personal goal you're working toward. These small details signal alignment without feeling forced or overbearing. When someone recognizes shared values, it creates a foundation of trust and admiration. They begin to see you as someone who understands and resonates with their worldview. This alignment fosters a connection that goes beyond surface-level attraction and taps into a deeper emotional bond. 10. Invite them into your world. Instead of trying to fit into someone else's life, invite them to experience a piece of yours. For example, share your favorite place, introduce them to a unique hobby you love, or tell them about a tradition you cherish. These personal touches make you memorable because they associate you with something meaningful and different. When you let someone into your world, it shows confidence and authenticity. It's an invitation to build something unique together, which makes the connection feel special. Over time, they'll not only like you, but also associate you with the joy of those shared experiences. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.